Hey all, J-Town here, and today we're talking about awakening and why it is the most important thing for your account, for your heroes, power, progression. This is your focus, and it's why getting all those fodder heroes is so vital. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more content coming for Infinite Magicraid, and let's get right into it. Alright, so looking at our heroes, you all know when you summon from your wishes, you're going to get 4 stars that are epics, 5 stars that are legendary. And a 5-star, the level cap is 100, 4-star, the level cap is 80, and obviously you want to raise that as high as you can as you progress. So you obviously, the next step up from 5-star is awakened. Now, that doesn't just increase the level cap, it does so many other things, and it's why it needs to be your entire focus for account progress and power. So you see the pink star is their awakening level after the 5 gold stars, right? I have a lot of 1s here. I have this 1-5 here. We'll get to him last, but I want to show you the things that awakening unlocks. So first off, how you unlock, right? Let's just pick one of these characters who is not awakened yet. You're going to click the awaken button. It's going to show you what their stats and level will go to at the cap, right? At 110, these are what it'll go to, not an instant buff. But it's going to require 2 food champions of 5-star, right? And then you'll get these 20 pearls. When I first started the game, there weren't any guides, and I was like, where do I get these pearls? I'm glad I already have 20 because that's what it's going to cost. No. You get these pearls when you awaken them. And as you awaken them to higher tiers, you're going to get more and more of these pearls. We'll get to that in a little bit where you spend those. Now, so once you awaken them, right, they'll become 1-star. And you'll see that this little exclusive button is now no longer blocked. See, on somebody who's not awakened, I click exclusive and it says awaken to unlock exclusive equipment, right? These skills are huge, and they can take some of your heroes from being kind of like okay, but then when they get their exclusive weapon, then they just start shining and synchronizing with other heroes. Their statuses and skills change so much. It's beautiful. So let's take a look at him. The exclusive is now unlocked. So if I had a duplicate copy of him, I could then get that copy, which would be a nat 5-star since he's legendary, put it right here, upgrade. He's going to get this buff of stats just flat out. I don't have to level to get those. I just, boom, you get those extra stats. And you get this level 1 effect. And the next time I'll get the level 2 effect. These are huge. Major buffs. Alright? They do so much. Now, in addition to that becoming unlocked, you also get access to their emblems. You'll have access to the 1 and 2. And these are enormous, right? Always go for this one. It's the crit rate over the flat attack. 9% more damage to shielded enemies. That's major. And you get access to put those in just because you awaken them. So you got the level cap went up. You got access to their exclusive weapon upgrades. And you can now start their awakening talent tree. Once you get to awaken 5, you get access to all of this, right? So awakening 1 gives you 1 and 2. And then 2 gives you 3, 3 gives you 4, 4 gives you 5, and so on. It seems a little skewed, but Awakening 5 is the current max, and you'll get access to this bottom tier. And boy, do you want to get access to this bottom tier, because look at that. 24% more crit damage. That changes your game right there. All right, so taking a look at my current favorite epic hero, Holder, I have him Awaken 5. The reason I focus so hard at getting him to 5, in addition to all that power, there are campaign quests that actually require you to get a hero to various levels of awakening to progress. I think it was in the mid to high 20s where you need to get to the Awaken 5. And that requires quite a lot of heroes. So let's say I want to awaken him to level 2. Now it's going to require 3, whereas Awakening 1 required 2. And that just continues to go up all the way to 5. It cost me 5 in addition to all the previous tiers. That was expensive, right? Awakening Holder was brutal, and it's why the quest for fodder heroes is vital and never ending. His exclusive weapon, I've gotten just enough dupes to get that all the way up. Bonus stats, huge buffs to all of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Emblems all the way down. This guy is my hard carry. He is completely badass. Yeah, that's another story entirely, but get you a holder. But you want to be awakening these. Now, I gained a lot of pearls from awakening him, and you're going to spend these over in your talent area, just like you'd be spending other things, right? Your general talents. These are just stats that apply to all your heroes, just flat out your entire account. So even by awakening more and more heroes beyond the 5 that you're going to use in your main team, you're still going to power up your entire account spending these pearls that you've gotten. Now, when I got to 5, I was getting increasing amounts of these pearls, not just 20 every time. It went up to 30 at a couple of the tiers. You take those in here, you spend them, you get stats. You have to follow the order. You have to get this to 30, then you can move on. You have to get this circle to 30. So shortly, I'll be back in another flat stat circle, right? And then it's going to get rid of healed effect. It keeps going. And the further you get, your account is just so much stronger overall. This is ridiculous. Full star hero max level +1. Look at that. You're increasing the level cap of your completely maxed out champions. Yeah, so you need to focus on awakening. It is that big, right? Here's an overview of the stats that you've gained toward your entire account. I now have 5% leech on all of my account. I have tenacity. I have, a lot of HP, attack, and defense flat, but it's beautiful. So there you go, guys. Just a brief overview of why awakening is the most important thing you can do in this game. I cannot emphasize that enough. You always need to be on the grind to be awakening another hero or one of your awakened heroes to the next tier. You're going to progress so much. It's the best thing you can do. It's more important than collecting many more heroes, right? It's always good to collect more heroes, but you need to awaken those select few. And because fodder is limited, right? There are certain ways to look for things, but you're kind of limited in your ability to farm for fodder. You need to really be selective in who you take all the way up. Holder, I do not regret that at all. I would do it again tomorrow. Obviously, a legendary is harder to get duplicates of for those advanced level weapons, so you might want to prioritize a really strong epic. But you need to make sure who you're awakening is somebody you're going to stick with, because you can't come back from the awakening. So you don't want to get 2 or 3 into a hero you're not going to use anymore. So play with them for a while at that 100 mark, right? Put them in good gear. Make sure they're who you like. But please, wake them up. All right, I'm J-Town, and as always, I'll see you in game.